Dear friends, welcome to Professionals with Passion. Today I am going to explain the difference between SAP end user and SAP consultant and the career opportunities for these two profiles. So many people are coming up with the interest of SAP and they wanted to choose the career. So which one is better? So before going to that, and here I'm mentioning I have given few deciding factors, and based on their education and skill set, and they can decide. For just for understanding, I have given few differences here. So based on that, they can decide which profile is better and suits for them. Here I given the first deciding factor is role. So what is the role of SAP end user and SAP consultant? SAP end user is responsible for day-to-day business operations. Okay. And SAP consultant is responsible for system design, implementation, and for addressing the functional or technical challenges. Okay. The scope, you can see the scope of the end user's scope in terms of SAP is a ocean, okay, but his scope is very limited to few transactions. I can say only one or two sub modules. If you are asking for the number of transactions he should be aware of, like less than 50 or 100 max, or even it may go to 200 or something if he is an expert in that profile. But if you are going for the SAP consultant scope, it is wider. There is actually, I can say, there is no end for the learning in consulting. Okay. SAP consultant should have complete understanding of the business operations as well as system design, and he need to update himself with technical updates and functional updates, and day to day many solutions are coming up. He should be aware of those. Okay. Technical skill set. For SAP end user, technical skill set is not required, as if he is having any error or some challenges, he can take help from the SAP consultant or colleagues. Okay. For SAP consultant, technical skill set also required. Some sort of technical skill set is required if he is a functional consultant. There are two types of consultants: technical consultants and functional consultants. Functional consultants are responsible for functional modules like FI, CO, SD, MM, PP, etc. Technical consultants are referring to like system design, system design aspects, like in case of ABAP, I can say ABAP, or technical side we can say basis. Like basis is under security module, so like authorizations and roles and responsibilities they are maintaining. So there are different types of profile technical skill sets in SAP consulting area. For end user, it is not required. Okay. Business knowledge. For SAP end user, it is required, as he need to deal with this business operations. Okay. For SAP consultant, also it is required, because he need to understand the business first of all. Then only he can provide the solution. Okay. Career growth. End users having limited scope compared to SAP consultants. In that area, like in their profile, they can grow at management level, like managerial level. So management having different profiles, so he can start with uh, like data entry operator, and they can grow till next level by having limited scope. I can say like the speed of the growth is very slow compared to SAP consultant. To become a manager or senior manager, general manager, so there is a lot of experience is required, okay, for end user level. So he need to build that type of experience. If you are going for SAP consultant, the career growth is wider compared to end user. Why? Because he can start exploring. So if he is able to provide solutions as per the business requirement, if he is having technical capability or functional capability, the growth is wider, I can say. Okay, there may be a different opinion, but in my view, the scope for SAP consultant and growth for consultant is wider. Okay, and career opportunities also wider compared to end user, because if you the end user need to check the profile, need to wait for that profile in the next company or in future company, like he need to find the right profile for his career need. But SAP consultants having multiple opportunities at global level. Okay, day of the end user, I can say. So the day of the end user end up with posting transactions and generating some reports. What is the day of SAP consultant? SAP consultant's day is ending up with configuration or addressing the errors. Quite challenging compared to end user. SAP consultant day will be challenging. So obviously he should have knowledge and he need to understand the things and he need to provide the solutions. Okay. So module, I can say like each module in SAP having its end users. Okay, its own end users. Each modules in SAP having its own consultants like FICO or MM. Whatever the module, if you take, different end users will be there, and each module having its consultants. So, can SAP end user become SAP consultant and vice versa? Yes, end user also can become SAP consultant after having decent exposure, but you need to learn some configuration skills. Okay, SAP consultant can become an end user, or can he go for managerial level in an organization? Yes, obviously he can choose that as well. Depends, like based on his knowledge, business knowledge, he can go for that profile as well. The opportunities are, I can say, equal. So anyone can learn anything. Okay, so there is no constraint. If you want to opt SAP as a career, consulting as a career, so end user can do that. And in the same way, in the similar way, SAP consultant can go for managerial levels. He need not go for the end user profile, as it is very low compared to SAP consultant profile. So SAP consultant can opt for better roles in the management level, okay, managerial level. So here I provided only basic differences of deciding factors and roles and responsibilities. If you want to hear more and if you're having any doubts, please post your questions here. I will try to answer based on my real-time experience. So if you need any support in like switching your career from here to the one end user to consultant, if you are having any queries, please post in the comment box. I'll try to address. Okay, thank you so much.